Good morning, YouTube. Just wanted to make an update from here in Sevier County, Smoky Mountains, Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge. They just got done doing the morning press conference, and it's just an ongoing disaster here, and the news just keeps piling up. I'm sure any of you can find this stuff on social media, but just wanted to let you know here locally what's going on. They've now confirmed at least 4 deaths, and I think the problem is that they're a little bit hesitant to talk too much about, because they didn't really talk about it until questions were asked. But I think there is quite a few people who are unaccounted for. They've set up a 1-800 number for people to call and ask or question about missing persons, people that can't get a hold of their loved ones from outside the area. That's 1-800 TBI find. It's just such sadness. It's just complete, just heart-wrenching. Here in Sevierville, you just feel really helpless to not be able to go. Like, I've been thinking all morning, I just wish I could just get out and just go up in the mountains and just start searching, get a team together or whatever. But they're not, to my knowledge, they're not letting just general public do that. So they do have a large national team on the ground now. They have confirmed that it was the original fire was started by a human being. They did confirm that just now. Spokesman for the national parks. The other day, a park ranger had said that there was reports that it was started by matches. So that is confirmed now, that it was started by a human in Chimney Tops Trail. And what happened was the winds were just really, really awful that day. They just kept getting worse and worse. And I apologize, my hand's shaking, but winds got up to 87 miles an hour. And what happened was the embers just were flying around so horrible. You can imagine hurricane category 2 force winds blowing fire. So that's what caused this disaster here. And a lot of people are hurting. People I personally know lost everything they've owned. As far as I know, everybody I know is accounted for. But it's a real sad situation here. And so it is 4 deaths confirmed. There's 3 more people who are in Vanderbilt Burn Center. I'd say well over 200 structures. They're not reporting that high of an amount, but if you know what you know about the area, about some roads that they're pretty much saying are complete loss, and the amount of cabins, both rentals and permanent residents, that are in those areas. And I apologize for being emotional, but this is an absolute tragedy. And I just want to say, anybody at all, if you do pray, just continue to pray for people of Sevier County and people who are lost, and people who have lost their lives and loved ones. There has been an overwhelming response of help. They actually have so many donations right now that they're asking just to hold off on actual goods for the moment until they can get some more staging done and get things separated and figure out who needs what Gatlinburg is still completely shut down unless you are a responder or an official. The roads are still shut down. Pigeon Forge evacuation has been lifted, but there was 8 new fires overnight, and Gatlinburg unfortunately didn't start getting rain until about in the morning hours, like 8 or 9. So this rain that you see right now in Sevierville has been steady for hours and hours. I think we probably have about 3 inches of rain by now, but Gatlinburg unfortunately has less than an inch so far. There is starting to be a little bit of flooding, and there has started to be mudslides. So unfortunately, a lot more trees are coming down on roads that they've cleared, and they're having to go back in and clear things. It's a really, really bad situation, a really awful situation. 3 o'clock in the morning, I was woken up to the tornado warnings going off on the phone. And there was a tornado about 50 miles west from here. And we all ended up in the safest corner of the house, in the floor, under blankets and pillows for about 15 minutes. And it was really bad when it blew through Sevierville, but it was not a tornado. Anyway, I just wanted to do an update this morning. I feel like there's not a whole lot else that I can do, and maybe this just one thing I can do is just update any of my listeners on what's going on, and just ask people to pray. So thank you.